はい、始まりましたでしょうか。ペロロカのゲームですということで、今日はですね、ちょっと、画角が見にくいかもしれないんですけれども、ご了承ください。いつもはね、ここ透けさせて載せてたんで、画面がより多く見えてたはずなんですけど、ちょっと急に今日設定がおかしくなっちゃって、設定がおかしくなってちょっとそれができなくなっちゃって、でちょっと急遽やった設定がこれになりましたね。
One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 2 in trouble with no drive. One chance here may end this match. That was a
よいしょ。まあやっていく。ちょっとね、もうこの画面のこの構築というか、これは気になって仕方ないですね、どっちかっていうと。
Immediate jumping.The next round charges forward. That's a counter. Scrapping it out up close. They just won't stop switching sides. Get out of the corner. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. Nice counter.Knockdown! Here comes the next flatline. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
今自分と格上のやつと戦ってるから。
Open tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm. Flicks out the blade to creep up. Goes solid puncher. Expect to see some added pressure here.
なんだ今の。
Both fighters look springs forward with the drive rush. What'll happen here?Player 1 is in a pretty good drive rush to keep it going. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Player 1 can't win this without pulling the crown zone from above. Super hard to show off what a PhD in fighters can do for you. There's a burnout. Can they make time to make them famous? Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Ooh, crushes the shin. That's a massive.
どうすかね、問題なく見れる。こっち寄りに寄せようか。
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm. Gets scooped from down low. Uses a long range attack there to zone them perfectly. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here?
よし、ゴリゴリいく。忘れんなよ。よしよし。前回で学んだことというので、ゴリゴリ押すっていうね、押して圧倒させるっていうやり方。サマソ。
Somersault kick. Impact's a no-go. Excellent block to shut out the impact. Butt smash. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Still slugging it up at this range. Overdrive art brushes that off and keeps going. Both fighters experiencing burnout. Jumps in. Jumps up. Oh, sniped.They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. A quick breather. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Zoom up and eats it. Hits the drive. Slaps him. Player 1 drops that off.Ooh, you never know what can happen here. What's next? Player 1 is is barely hanging on to their last and whiffs. They're wide open. Player 1 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect. Oh, yo,
よし
Rock, super
なんていうそ
They're
れね
taking a step back to
あ
slow
そういうこ
down
と
the
ね
pace.
オーラまとう系ね
Drive rush. What now? Player
いつでも打てる系
2
ね
is in a very good spot now.
その必殺技は
Amazing. The low's blocked. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Got him the low. I can't believe pumps the brakes on the impact. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be?
よし来た
Hit them with that NSF
チチチ負けませんよ
No doubt about it. It is over. Player 1 reaches the win, but that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. The drive impact doesn't work. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Starts off zoning with fireballs. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. That was a solid anti-air. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. The grab misses. Got a ton of damage off that opening. Can they do it again? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Intercept.
OK
Slick anti-air finish.
押していくこれがエドモンド
That'll give
ホン
them a
ダ
psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Blocks the impact. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 chases them down. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Player 2 has a slight life lead. The throw misses. Adds a little super juice to this combo for more damage. Ultimate killer head wrap. Knockdown and Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Misses the grab. Experiencing burnout. Player brushes that off and keeps going. Burnout activates. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Jumps in. Yeah, flash kick on point there. Oh my god, what did I sets up with the jump in?
よいしょ危ねえ危ねえ
Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic.
ソーリー本当にこのゲーム画面ちっちゃくなって申し訳ないけれどもねまあ今日はゲーム配信っていうよりは、ちょっとなんかラフにトークでもしていきたいなと思ったんですけれどもまあ案の定ねコメントしてくれる人はいないということで
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Gets a good read on their opponent. Gets through the opening. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. Anticipates the overhead. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Was that a good decision? Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Okay, creating some space here. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Taking stock. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. 100-hand slap. Nice.
Simple.
And takes the round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the jump in to start. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Strings it all together. Player, there's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Side switch in the corner. Steals back a chance. Smart play with the throw. Going in. Jumps in. Grabs and throws him away.
あ、そうそうそうそう、こいつつかみがやばいぞ。
Good damage. From low heavy to. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. A quick breather. Full SA meters on deck for both sides.
Oh,
this could be overhead attack. The low kick hits.
レートがおかしい。あー、ダメだ。
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
こいつの強い部分全然出してないからね、
Starts things off with a jump in. Barely blocks the jump. Baits out the low kick. Player 2 needs to use. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Were they baiting them into that? Type experiencing burnout. Super art to show them what a PhD and fighters can do for you.
今。ゲージなくならんかな、相手の。
This could really tip the scales. Player 2 with the this is gonna hurt.
やばい。
Turns out. Player 2 crowns him from above. Amazing. They've got about half life left. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Player throws that off.
そりゃそうでしょ、こっちゲージ溜まってんだからよ。
Connects with the throw. What's next? Player took the stun. Is it gonna be over?
OK、そりゃそうでしょうよ。
Player 2 comes
溜
out
まってんだからね。
Talk about a show. That match had it all. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Medium kick hits. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Jump in finds the mark. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. They break things off to take a quick breather. A good chance here to recover the drive gauge or figure out the next step. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Starting to sweat a bit. That drive impact is blocked. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 2 chases them down. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it.
Nani?
Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the
取られたくないで
night.
す。
What else can they get away with? The impact doesn't do anything. Nice double lariat. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight.
向こうは全然コンボ決めてこないな。
Because it's time for the final bout.
つかみもしてこないし、コンボも決めてこない。
Ringside seat. Knockdown and player 1 is working with a better get drive impact misses. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Shots fired with Teppo. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the
押してるように見えるけど。
Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? Oh, could be the start of something. Player 2 can't use any drop. Absolutely relentless. Totsugeki to the face. In attack range.
Okay.
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
Open with a jump in. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Player 2, one out goes close scuffle, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. That crowns them from above. Getting up close and hurt impact squash. Excellent block to shut out the impact.
このチョップがね、意外と入んだよ
Could be the
な。
start of something. Overhead, but it won't work. Player 1 with a lead. Will they go for offense or defense? They are not getting close to each other. that off! Yes, sir! More damage, please! Ultimate killer head grab! Only 50% life left! Frozen! Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. They push their way out of the corner. Absolutely relentless. Player 1 tries it.
Okay.
Player 2 is a force.
メリハリ怖いね。こうやってメリハリでなんか見合って戦ってくる感じも出しつつ、待った。
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. The super armor does its job. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Life lead opens up. Front smash! This is the range. Charges forward. Next hit will end the round. Anything could happen here. Ends the round with a punish counter. Living in the opponent's head.
Spanish.
Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Early round decisions are so important. Hit them with a stopping block. Good old slaps. Uses the gauge for a super art. Level 3 super.
ザンギエフはね、なんかエドモンド・ホンダでは戦いやすい気すんだよな。
Player 2 is in a pretty good. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. Their timing was on point there. That parry may lead to something. Target locked and scoop. A real test of nerves here. They're threads it cleanly. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
シルバー4上がっていく着実。
We ain't even close to done yet. This is crucial. The opening round is about to begin. Get right in there. The combo's there. Decent damage. What's next? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Sticks the combo. What's going to follow the combo? Player 1 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. A depleted drive gauge will really limit their options here. Smart meter management is one of the keys to winning, so they'll have to keep tabs on that if they want to win this match. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Life lead opens up. As heats it up with a combo is nice. Sees the combo and takes the round. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Who's going to start things off? 100-hand slap. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Sumo headbutt. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Good old slap. Player 2 has base up the attack and gets the punish counter.
あー、なくなった。おー、ゲージなくならん。
Teams think to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Overhead attack. No judgment goes unpunished. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
こんな画面がね調子悪い日に限ってまあ連勝は続いておりますけれどもね、ゴールドいきたいね本当に。あ、トイレ行っときゃよかった。ライトつけたら眩しいもんな。うわー、何気苦手なんだよな。克服してないんだよな。間がねちょっとおかしくて、ガードの間をミスるんだよな結構。まあ押していこう。このキャラでねスキン変えてるやつ結構嫌いなんだよな。
Alright, first round, what's going to happen? Charges in with authority. Player 2 has the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something.
飲むぞこいつ、そろそろ。
The grab misses. Feeling out the spacing. Will that drive impact get punished? Time's the only thing moving here. Gets the jump in. Takes a trip. With the throw.
やばい。これ相性悪い。今あれ流れ変えなきゃ。
The neutral game is very important. Holds out with the block. Getting into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player 2 chases them down.
いやーいかんなこれ。どこまで行く。
Can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it.
よっしゃ、危ねえ危ねえ。流れ変わりかけた。こいつ何回か流れ変えてくるぞ。
Takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Fantastic reaction there.
でもう一回あるよ。よっしゃ。
Even if it can't lead to a combo, it's low risk but
オッケー
effective.
オッケーオッケー。
Get ready, because it's time for
押してい
the
こう押していこ
final round. Cashes out the meter to get a ringside seat. Knockdown and player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Creates an opening with a low heavy. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. The throw missed. Player 2
もう一回。
can't use
よ
it.
し。
Burnout activates. What'll happen here? Low heavy.
いか。
Are we gonna see a comeback here? Reads the jump in perfectly.
よし。
Player 1
オッケ
doesn't expect the throw.
ー。危な。
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. That drive impact is blocked. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Goes air to air to deny them a chance. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use.
間違えた。
Neither of them willing to back off here.
よいしょ。
KO.
オッケ
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a
危なかった。
psychological advantage. A brave forward jump there to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? 100 hand slap. Drive rush to keep it going. The properties that attacks get from a drive rush make them a great tool for creating chances like that. Responds with the ultimate killer head ram. A quick breather. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner. Hits them with a stopping block. Good instincts to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage. Player 2 in there.
ー。オッケ
That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
ー。シューバコー。トイレ行きたい。
a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Puts one in the pocket. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. What's the play? Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. The drink level's at 4. All inhibitions are out the window. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad.
話してますね。またこいつかい。
Where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Picks up the win with the counter hit. Looked like they were baiting their opponent into making a mistake. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Good old slaps. Doesn't miss a beat. Sumo headbutt. Looking to impress with this super. Responds with the ultimate killer head ram. Player 1 on super art. Side switch in the corner. Gets the jump in. Shows a medium kick. Blocks the impact. Hits him with his springs forward with the drive rush. Goes for the level 1. Free flow strike. Drive rush to keep it going. Drive impact misses. Hold your breath. Tags him and takes the W.
OK、セーフ。
Brings it home.
危ねえ。トイレチャレンジ失敗するとこやったな。
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Oh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Down to the wire. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Was that a good decision? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Taking stock. Well-timed corner switch. Both fighters have used up a generous amount of drive already. Takes a trip. That parry may be just the catalyst they need.
Wow, my.
Big by converting this punishment. Knockdown. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Fantastic reactions there. Very solid corner switch. All right, what's coming up next? At this range, and that attack ends it. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the jump in to start the round. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 2 didn't manage their drive properly through that round. Meter management is absolutely vital, and they need to manage it properly for this coming round. Burns all 3 for the final bout. I hope they've got a stretcher on standby. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Goes for it all, but just misses. KO.
Okay.
Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
ゴールドへ行く。ゴールド上がっていく。たやすいたやすい。ルークの真似させていただきましたけど。マジもうちょっと違うな、雰囲気がやっぱり。
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
ブランカと戦ったことあんまりないからな。
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
もう一回。
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Coming through. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation.
うわー、そうかそうか、こういうのあったね。
They're at the center of the stage. What happens here will have consequences later on. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Jumps up. Burnout.
マジ
Player experiencing burnout. Going wild with shout
う
out.
ま
Player 1 might have just shifted this round into high gear. Oh god, this is tense.
やばい
Going in.
危ね
Takes the W. Player 2 on the
え
board
危な
first with the win.
座布
They'll
団
want
座
to
布
keep the
団
pressure on.
Round 2.
悔しかったやろな今の
Hits him with a stop and bop. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge.
ジャンプやなこいつは
Hits back with the overdrive vertical. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Trying to read each other here? Blocks the ambiguous crossover. Blocks it well.
何
Throw leaves him wide open. Going on the offensive? Charges forward. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. They decide delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Sides solid anti-air. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Are we gonna see a comeback? Burns the game.
Gotcha.
That final push at the end paid off in spades. When you have a chance to finish things, you gotta take it. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Opens with a jump, pumps the brakes on the impact. Hits the
Oh, my.
air throw. Going on the offensive? Player 2 needs to use that drive gauge better if they want to take things back. What now? But solid anti-air. They just said, get that jump in out of here. Player 2 more fuel for the fire. Hook them up. Hold up, it's the final bout. Pack it up. This match might be over. What's next? Player 1 needs to take advantage, rushes in. Getting up close and personal. Finds the target.
やばい
They gotta dig down deep.
あー来たか
Or regret. Hits him with the NSFW. Perfect damage.
どんぐらいいく
calculation.
長いうわー長かった10連勝で終わりですね
Player 1 is gonna be watching replays
負けていく
for a while. They really took it
下がっちゃうよ
down to
ランク
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Throw leaves them wide open. Solid combo. Decent damage. What's next? The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Oh, burnout on both sides? Are they both going to dial it back for a bit? Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Okay, creating some space here. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge down to the wire. Can they convert this punish counter
こいつにはとことん負けるかもな
Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Brushes off the impact. KO.
だってシンプルにこいつまだランク確定してないのにゴールドまで来てるからかなり強いよ
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start.
ブランカはね
What's next? Jump
弾けないんだよな
Holds out, but brushes that off and keeps going. That combo hits back with the overdrive vertical. Still slugging it
戻っ
out
ていくんやもん
range. Super clutch corner switch. Gets out of the corner. Player 2 experiencing burnout.
あ
Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Hits them with a stop and bop. Can they create an opportunity?
圧勝です
Sick combo.
負
Amazing.
けた圧勝で負け
Player
た
1 played with a lot of heart to pull off a tremendous win. Definitely one to watch.
コンピューターの意図を組めなかったですねおそらくコンピューターはブランカの勢いを俺に止めてほしかったんだろうと思うキャスティングがねでしたが勝てませんでしたね
a new challenger.
まあここら辺は余裕かな。
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The cross-up's good. No good up high. Player 2 with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Strings it all together. What's going to follow the combo? Absorbs the attack and fires back. Alright, what's coming up next? Player 2 chases them down. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Jumps. Charges forward. Their spacing is so on point right now. But going on the offensive? Puts the super arm to good use. Each hit is so important here. One chance here may end this match. Neither fight delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Sumo headbutt. Very. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Charges forward. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Ultimate killer head wrap. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here, scrapping it out up close. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. Hits them with a stopping block. Underhand slap. A quick breather. Who's gonna take it? Drives it back, misses.
ああ入れれんかった。負け出しましたね。やばい、ランク下がっちゃうなこれ。
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Can they exploit this advantage? Strings it all together. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Taking stock. Pressuring the situation with the charge in. They're at the center of the stage. What happens here will have consequences later on. So they break forward to charges forward. Life lead opens up. Burnout activates. Recovers from burnout. Tags them and takes the double.
Okay.
Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Avoid getting cornered.
こいつは地道にやらないとダメだ。
To the corner and a flash. Goes for the jump in. It's a good spot to use the super. Responds with the ultimate killer head ram. What'll happen here? Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. And fold for the throw. That's what they came for. Player KO. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Goes for the jump in to start. The last round. It's now or never. Soup going on the offensive? Player 1 needs to use that drive gauge better if they want to take things back. Taps them on the toe. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. What will they do next? Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Jump! Holy! Nothing stops them. They've got about half life left. Burns out. There's the burnout. Oh, here we go. Big time whip.
ガードしてる。ああ関係ないやつ。
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it.
負けた。これは。
Put them on a t-shirt with that finish.
これランク下がっちまうぞこれ。
Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
あと1回ぐらいで下がっちまうな。どうしたもんかな。
Here comes comes a new challenger.
勝つイメージがつかないんだよな。剣に勝てるイメージ。お、でもぼちぼち1時間だからな。ここでやめとかないといけないんだろうけど。
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway.
Okay.
This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? Denying them a breather there with a long-range fireball. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. What are these fighters thinking now? The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Looking for a way to incorporate their drive.
合わせちゃうよ。
Their opponent utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Knockdown. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. I can't keep track of these corner switches. The corner makes it hard to get some. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Connects with medium kick. Close them. What's next?
やばい。
Going in? There's a change of side.
やばい。相性悪くなっちゃってるよ。
Player 2 will look to apply
流れ悪いよ。
Throw leaves them wide open. One chance here may end this match. Blocking that drive in KO.
流れ悪くなっちゃったよ今の。
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Jumps up.
もう一回行くよ。はい。
Phase is over. Time to get down to business. Player 2 is gonna, now that is a punish. Reads the jump in perfectly. Both are Totsuki to the face. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Guns them with the ultimate killer head ram. Both sides. Yo, critical art now.
うわ、入った？
A real test of nerves here. What's next? What'll be the plan here? Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? Dangerous range here. Checking with the fireball. How will they react? Gets into perfect fireball range. Okay, tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Ooh, what a slow blow. Ugh, take a seat.
OK 危ねえ。
What they wanted.
ホームの
Has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
逃げた。シルバー隊が調子乗んなよ。なあ、シルバー隊がよ。画像のさ、カメラの明度が明るすぎて、サイドはいいんだけど、露出じゃなくて明度が明るすぎて、お、バベカズフォローありがとうございます。バベカズ、名前かわいい。バルークか。OK、こんぐらいでいいか。
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Throwing on even more pressure with the fireballs. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. It'll be interesting to see how both players utilize their drive gauge to dictate the terms of the match. What are these fighters thinking now? All right.
慎重ね、こいつ意外と。
Box him with a target combo.
はい、やばいですと。
Taking stock. Player 2 is in a tight spot right now. Goes to the overdrive. Big counter. Life lead opens. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. That was a brutal crossover. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. From up above. Sticks the combo. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Rising uppercut. Player brushes that off and keeps going. Goes with the safe stuff, baits out the attack, and gets the punish counter. 100 hand slap. Uses the gauge for a super art. Uses the gauge for the super. They are not playing around here. Player 2 experiencing burnout. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? Just go for it at this range. Both sides getting ready. We're so close for this super art. You are champion.
ああ、無理ですね。 マジループ苦手やわ。
Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
相性が悪いとかそんなんじゃなくて、シンプルに俺自身がループ苦手。
Takes the opponent out of the air. This is lands a rising uppercut. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Ooh, will they hit? Whip? Or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Taking stock. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Knockdown. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Was looking for that jump attack. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Drive KO.
こいつとマジでタイミング合わんな。
Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Misses the drive impact. Good old slap. Going on the offensive? Player 2 has a slight life lead. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Does a good job escaping the corner. Ultimate killer head grab. Oh wow, look and whip! They're wide open! Risky up-close scrap still going. Both sides getting ready. Jump, sets up with the jump in. What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
どうなる?
Opens with a jump in? Who's using their drive game?
え、そっちかい.
The tail rider hits. Now they've got him trapped. How are they gonna get out? Look at the dance and whip. They're wide open.
こいつがね、ジャンプ多いから.
Escapes the corner. What are they gonna do? Down on life. The Totsuki to the face. Slaps him. Okay, here we try to what up there.
勝てねえ.
Was an absolute beast in that.
合格か. あと 1,2 ポイントでランク降格しそうだったんで、ここはもう逃げます。僕はストリートファイターから逃げさせていただきます。ということで今日はもうここまでとさせていただきます。YouTube にアーカイブ載せるのでチャンネル登録よかったらよろしくお願いします。そして TikTok も変なタイミングでやります。だいたい夜の配信ですけど、それもあるんでちょっとフォローの方もよろしくお願いします。そして今日フォローしてくれたバーベカズさんよろしくお願いします。ということで今日はここまで。おつけろです。